Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Today we're studying a scene from a new movie called The Proposal. This movie was released in North America on the 19th of June, and apparently it's going to come out in Japan on the 17th of October. So obviously I haven't seen it, but I've seen a few clips online and it looks pretty good. Not very deep, so you'd probably be disappointed if that's what you're looking for. But if you like romantic comedies, then I think these kinds of movies are really good to study because they're so simple to follow. This movie is about a Canadian woman who lives in America and works for an American company. But she has a problem with her visa for some reason. And in the scene we're doing today, she's in an office and two guys, her bosses I presume, are telling her about this problem. And one of them says, "Margaret, your visa application has been denied and you're being deported." If you're deported, it means that you're forced to leave a country. Deport, a verb, to force somebody to leave a country, usually because they have broken the law or because they have no legal right to be there. The boss also says, and apparently there was also some paperwork that you didn't fill out in time. To fill in or to fill out means to complete a form by writing information in it. So when you go to a hotel or if you go to a bank and open your new bank account or something, then somebody might say to you, "Please fill out this form," or "Please fill in this form." Kia ora, in Stick News today, gambling has been banned in Russia. Casinos have been closed since the 1st of July. Until recently, gambling was legal in Russia, and Moscow had around 550 gambling establishments. But since the 1st of July, gambling has been banned. Apparently, the Prime Minister came up with the idea back in 2006 because several gaming operations in Moscow were linked to organized crime. The deputy mayor of Moscow said they were confident they could stop attempts to move gambling underground. He said the ban was to protect the health of society. And that was Stick News for Tuesday, the 7th of July. Kia ora. Today's word is immigrant. What's an immigrant? Immigrant, noun. A person who comes to live permanently in a foreign country. I think my great-grandparents were immigrants. They came from the UK to live in New Zealand. But I'm not an immigrant in New Zealand because I was born there. In today's scene, the woman says to her bosses, "Come on, it's not like I'm even an immigrant. I'm from Canada," which I think is quite interesting because if she was planning to live permanently in America, then of course she would be an immigrant. I guess that when that character thinks of people being deported, she thinks of immigrants from other countries. And maybe she thinks it's fair enough if people from other countries get deported, but the same rules shouldn't apply to her because she's from Canada. And perhaps that's something to do with the fact that the cultures are similar and they share a common language, so she doesn't really think of Canada as being a foreign country. Margaret, we just spoke to your immigration attorney. Margaret, your visa application has been denied and you are being deported. And apparently there was also some paperwork that you didn't fill out in time. Jack? Edwin? Great, so we're all good? Everything's good? That deported? Come on, it's not like I'm even an immigrant. I'm from Canada. A person who comes to live permanently in a foreign country. A. Application. B. Deport. C. Fill in, out. D. Immigrant. E. Paperwork. Immigrant. To force somebody to leave a country, usually because they have broken the law or because they have no legal right to be there. Deport. To complete a form by writing information in it. Fill in, out. All the documents that you need for something, such as a court case or buying a house. Paperwork. A formal request to an authority. Application. And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow. Bye.